Encourage yourself. We're talking about you today. You always talk about us, Candy. Well, we're gonna get a little bit deeper about encouraging. AOE, hey love. We're gonna get a little bit deeper about encouraging yourself. Why is it that we can encourage everybody else but us? Let's be real. Can we be real just a little bit? Thank you, love. Can we be real just a little bit? Why do we find ourselves coming to the point that we cannot encourage ourselves like we do the ones we love? And that's what we're going to get into today. We're going to get into why that is. Why do we believe in so many people but us? Why would we step out and have confidence in people that have nothing and believe and have faith in them to succeed, but we cannot have that same faith for ourselves? Why is that? Why are we pushing everybody around us but us? Come on, drop. Well, if we can be real, if we can be real with ourselves, if we can be transparent. Sticks, hi love. Hey, King Grand Rising, Ari. If we can be real and transparent with ourselves, let's be real. And if we could face these things, then maybe we could make a change. Maybe we can make a change. And I guarantee you that if you listen to the end of this live, you will begin to make a change about who you are. A lot of times when we're not able to be in a place to encourage ourselves, it speaks volumes about what we're dealing with. What does that mean? What does that mean when we can encourage everyone around us but not ourselves? Do you want the hard truth? The hard truth means you don't feel like you're good enough. You don't feel like you're capable. That's the hard truth. That's what it is. That's what it means, because it's easier for us to try to believe people. Let's see. Encourage yourself. Encourage yourself. Encourage. Somewhere along the lines, we have lost courage in us. The courage for ourselves is missing. The ability to be able to stand strong and walk into the goals and the promises that have been called for our life is missing. It's not so much so that we just don't believe in ourselves, but we don't think it will happen for us. You know, we come to a place. But why do we do that, Candy? We come to a place to be so hard on ourselves due to the experiences that we've been through. We come to a place so hard on ourselves due to the experiences that we've been through. Well, Candy, you don't know the things that I've been through. I could have died in a whole lot of stuff. There is years of pain. There is years of hurt. And, I barely got through. But the key to the word is you got through. We don't see ourselves good enough to be able to encourage ourselves like we do the ones we love, is because we first can't be honest with our own mistakes. Come on, BX. I got through. Yeah, I almost died in it. Yeah, man, when I was going through that thing, I almost died in that. And it took everything for me. I almost died in that. When I got through that thing, I was like dying, but you got through. We're missing the perception. We're taking the wrong idea. Hi, Smart. Hey, love. We're taking the wrong idea out of what we have experienced. We're looking at the glass on the wrong side. That's what we're doing. Miss B's Kitchen. Hi, gorgeous. The first step about encouraging yourself is we got to be honest with our mistakes. There takes some accountability in us to be able to encourage ourselves. When we're able to encourage ourselves, we're able to say, thank you, Smart. We're able to say, I don't got it all together, but I got through. I almost died in that very thing, but I got the victory out of it because I'm still alive. Hey, Coco. You're stronger than you think. You see that? And we begin to encourage ourselves on the inside because we recognize the mistakes that we made, but we know that the mistakes don't identify who we are. Coco, I love. Yes, come on, Smart. I love you, King. Welcome forward. It's easy for us to encourage everyone but ourselves because for us to be able to encourage ourselves, we have to have some type of standard about ourselves. We have to view ourselves in a certain light. We love people so much that even in their mistakes, we still love them. But do we do the same for us? I love you too, Smart. If we make a mistake, do we still love ourselves the same? That's the problem. Our children could mess up and we still love them the same. We have unconditional love for everyone but us. I know it's hard to hear, and I know it's something that we really don't want to deal with, but we have unconditional love for everyone but us. Gotta forgive yourself too. Come on, Coco. Hey, that's on my list. You already know. Right? Love yourself unconditionally. We got conditions. We got conditions for ourselves, but we don't have conditions for everybody else. Oh, well, you didn't do that right, Candy. So, nah, you ain't gonna make it because last time you messed up. Somebody else, Joe Schmo ain't got nothing in their account. They don't even got self-love for themselves. And you believe in them more than you believe in you. And they got less capabilities than you do. Far less. And you'll bet your life on them achieving that thing. There's something wrong there. If you could stand up 10 toes down for every person you love, but you can't do it for you, there is something wrong there. And I know, hey, sweets, thank you, Drop, and thank you, Candy. I know that's not something we like to hear, but we're going to get to a place, I'm telling you today, after you get off this live, you're going to encourage yourself every day. Because you're going to find strength in you. How are you depleted? I'm telling you right now, how are you depleted? And you're encouraging everyone else. That's some type of strength. You're going to recognize the strength that you carry on the inside. And you're going to say, hey, baby, you know what you did? You still surviving. You're 37 years old. And we got through. And I got a sane mind. And I'm still able to love. And I'm still able to trust people. And I'm still able to find loyalty in people. And I'm still able to find good and positivity in the world. I gotta encourage myself. You are some type of king. You are some type of queen. Man, we press through the mess and we come through shining, man. I don't look like what I've been through. Man, you are the best, Candy. We got to begin to encourage ourselves. You could do it. You did it before. You'll do it again. Your father did it for you, the Most High, so he will do it again. And if he could do it for them, he'll do it for you. So you better go on with your bad self, girl. King, you better walk that walk. Do you hear what I'm saying? We encourage ourselves because we look at what we've been through and what we had the victory over. We're so lost in complaining about the battle, but we're not remembering the victory from it. That's why we can't encourage ourselves, because we always look at the bad. And we'll always look at the bad for us, but we won't do it for people. Thank you, Coco. But we won't do it for people. We won't do it for people, but we definitely have the magnifying glass for us, right? We don't even put, come on, sweets. We don't even put the glasses on. We don't even take the magnifying glass out. I'm going somewhere. We don't even take the glasses off. You know what? Man, I wish I had something right now. You know what? We don't, when people are saying stuff, this is us. Oh, you're going to do that thing? That's great. Oh my God, you're going to make it, girl. It always happens for you. We got blinders on when it comes to encouraging people. We have so much unconditional love for people. We don't take the blinder off. We don't put our glasses on. We don't even take the magnifying glass out. But when it comes to us, we got the glasses on. We under the microscope. We got the magnifying glass out looking like, how you think you're going to do this? I want to see you try to do that. Oh, remember what you did last time? That ain't gonna work. Oh yeah, but I know that the Most High spoke that over you, but look at your life. Your life been hell ever since. Oh, your marriage is gonna work? Ain't gonna work. We've been in this thing for 15 years, and that's what we do with ourselves. We nitpick every single little thing, and we gotta be perfect, but everybody else doesn't. Hey Lady B, I love. Hey James. Moonlight, hey love. Nicholas. We got to come to a place to be able to encourage ourselves, not looking for people to do it for us. We got to come to a place. Okay, send it to me in my inbox. Oh, JJ, hey love. Yes, come on, sweets. McDaddy, hi love. Grand rising to you, King. Thank you, love. Thank you. Sticks. Thank you, King. Thank you for my gifts. I love you guys. I appreciate every gift. You already know. I love you. We got to be honest with our own mistakes. How do we come to a place to encourage ourselves? We got to be honest with our own mistakes. Yes. Thank you, JJ. I got to be honest with my mistakes, and I got to take it to another level, and I got to be able to forgive myself. We're too hard on us. That's why we don't even find ourselves encouraging ourselves. We're too hard on what we have. We're too hard on the experiences that we went through. We're too hard on ourselves. We got to have everything perfect. Everything got to be right. I failed too many times. We love to identify the things, the mistakes that we made with our identity. That's not you. That's your experience. I'm going to say this one time. You are not your experience. You, my king, my queens, you are not your experience. That is not your identity. That toxic relationship that you was in, that's not your identity. You failing in school, that's not your identity. You failing in anything in life, that's not your identity. You not being able to love, that's not your identity. Your attitude is not your identity. The things that you have experienced is not your identity. Your trauma is not who you are. Why can't we encourage ourselves? Because we think too low of us. We don't even recognize we think so low of ourselves. We can't even come to a place to encourage us. Come on, Seed. Hey, King. Lady, thank you, love. Sport Freak. Hi, love. Grand rising to you, King. So we got to come to be a place to be honest with our mistakes. We have to recognize that we are going to do things wrong, and it's okay. I'm going to say that one more time. We are going to do things wrong. We may even be planning stuff out, and we start exercising that plan, and it starts falling apart, and we're going to do things wrong. King, you're going to make mistakes. Queen, you're going to make mistakes. It's a part of your makeup. It's a part of your growth. It's a part of your lessons. It's a part of your strength. We need to make mistakes so we can learn. So why the very thing we're supposed to learn with you're trying to identify yourself with? Hey, Brown Eyes. Hey, love. David. Hey, love. Why? With the very thing, hey, Heartless, the very thing we're supposed to be learning, we start identifying ourselves with. That toxic relationship. Oh, I always get in toxic relationships. That's me. You're the toxic Nancy, toxic Joe. You start labeling yourself by your experience. Your experience is a whole nother place. Experience is something that you go through. It's not you. Your experience is something that you go through. It is not you. You are not your experience. We can't come to a place to encourage ourselves because we think so low of us already. You know how deep that is? By us being silent about who we are, it speaks volumes about what we think we are. And I'm saying what we think we are, king and queens, because you are extraordinary. You are absolutely amazing. You are king. You are queen. Your father is the greatest energy in existence. How can you not encourage that? Do you see that? If I know I am a God being, if I know I am the highest energy, if I understand that I am energy on this earth, if I understand that I am a God being, if I understand I'm a king, if I understand I'm a queen, I am going to encourage myself. You got a job to do. Thank you, David. You got a job to do, queen. Pick yourself up because we did it before, and guess what? We're going to do it again. King, I want you to pick that crown up from under the bed. You better blow it, dust it off, shine it, spray some Windex on it, whatever you got to do, and put that crown on and get up because we've been here before, but we didn't stay here, so we're going to move forward. I'm going to encourage myself through the hard thing. I'm going to encourage myself through the difficult thing. I'm going to encourage myself through my success. I'm going to encourage myself through my greatness. I'm going to keep encouraging myself. You know why? Because I deserve it. That part. Why keep encouraging? Keep encouraging yourself because you deserve it. That's why. Ain't no other reason that I'm giving you, king and queens. Why should you encourage yourself every single moment and second of your life is because you deserve it. And we're too busy trying to rely on people to give us what we deserve. We have everything right here. We're too busy trying to get people to validate us to figure out if we should encourage ourselves or not. To figure out if we even should be encouraged, let alone by us or people, because we need validation from everybody else. Hi, A. Maria, gorgeous. No, I deserve to get encouragement. And you know what? I'm not waiting for anybody to give it to me. I'm going to give that thing damn sure myself. Do you hear me? I'm going to encourage myself. I'm going to pat myself on the back. If nobody else wants to do it, I'm going to wake up in the morning and do it for me. Because you know what? I deserve it. I ain't waiting to see if people feel like I do. I know I do. I know the hard things that I've been through. I know the hell and high water that I went through to try to keep my mind sane. I know what I've been through to keep myself from committing suicide. I know what I've been through to try to show the people that I love how much I love them. I know what I've been through. I know the strength that I have on the inside, and it may not always look like I'm winning, but I am. And I'm going to encourage me on the inside. I'm going to encourage me. I'm not waiting for anybody to do it. I don't care how much you say you love me. I ain't waiting for anybody to do it. I'm going to encourage myself because I know what we've been through. Ain't nobody know what you've been through like you do. Starboy, I love you. Ain't nobody know what you've been through like you do. No one knows what you have been through but you. We could tell stories, but did they live it? We could speak about the things we went through, but was they with you in the trenches? Was they there when you felt like your life didn't deserve the next breath? Were they there when you didn't have nothing? You know what you've been through, so you should be your first cheerleader. Your number one cheerleader should be you. The reason why it's so hard for us, when we lose people that we love, is because they're our number one cheerleader. I'm going to go somewhere real quick. It's so hard for us to lose that person in our life that loved us unconditionally. That true unconditional love makes that person your number one cheerleader. What do you mean by that, Candy? I'm talking about that person that you love that always stood by your side. That person that you lost, that loved you so much that even in your mistakes, they loved you hard. And even in your greatness, they loved you hard. And when you was down, they was your number one cheerleader. And when you was up, they was your number one cheerleader. I'm talking about that person that you lost, that it was so hard for you to lose, that's no longer in this life with you anymore. The person that showed you and taught you what real unconditional love is. The number one cheerleader that didn't love you with conditions. You didn't have to do something in order for them to love you, and their love never changed by what you did. That number one cheerleader. The reason why it hurt so bad when they left this world and they left our life is because we wasn't our number one cheerleader first. That's why. We was not our number one cheerleader first. When they left, we felt like the whole cheerleading team just died too with them. Come on, let's be real. Man, the one that supported you when you was low, when you messed up, they'd never seen any of your mistakes. They looked at your scars as if they were beautiful. And our issue is that we never did it for ourselves first. That number one cheerleader that we lost, that was supposed to be our number two cheerleader, not number one. That number one cheerleader spot has your name on it. That number one cheerleading spot has your name on it. That number one cheerleading spot has your name on it. And the only one you can truly depend on is you. That number one spot, come on, BX, has your name on it. It says, go, Candy, go. It doesn't matter. We've been here before. Come on, Ghetto Queen. We're going to do this. It says, go, King, go. We're going to Ghetto King. We're going to do this. We did this before. This ain't nothing. Yeah. Oh, you talk about it's nothing, man. This shit is hard. Yeah, it is hard, but we're going to do it because that shit was hard that we dealt with before. And what we're dealing with today is like the similar thing, and it's dumb hard. Yeah, I know it's hard, but we're going to get through because that thing we thought we was going to die in, and we never died. Right, King? And then we went through that and we thought we was going to die in that, King. And then we went through that and we got through it. We had the victory in that, right, King? So we're going to get through this. I'm going to pat you on the back. We're going to get some strength up about ourselves, and we're going to get through this thing because I got a purpose and a destiny to see to. Do you see that? I have a purpose and I have a destiny to get to, and if I need anybody on the sidelines rooting for me, it's going to be me. That's the cheerleader that I need. I need that cheerleader who is me. Come on, BX. I can't be that number one cheerleader for me unless I accept who I am. I know this part is going to hurt for some people, but I cannot be that number one cheerleader for me unless I accept who I am. My authentic self. Me with all my mistakes, me with all my mess ups, me with all my hiccups, me with my imperfect hair, my imperfect skin, and my imperfect height, and my imperfect eye color, and my imperfect me. I gotta come to a place to accept who I am. Gotta stay strong and keep pushing. Don't let your failure have you feeling down. Right, and we don't even function in failure. The only time that we can fail is if we do nothing at all. But if we go through things and we make mistakes, we know that that's lessons that help us grow. I need this. Thank you, Blanco. BX, thank you, love. Strive harder in life. Yes, David. Thank you, love. You guys, thank you. Growing pains. Come on, Lola. The growing pains. Yeah, it seems hard, it feels hard, and people looking on the outside may think that I lost in that very experience, but I didn't, because I learned in it. And as long as I'm learning and I'm growing, I'm winning. As long as I'm learning and I'm growing, I'm winning. No pain, no gain. Come on, Lola. No pain, no gain. Lola said growing pains. I said no pain, no gain. I know there's much is given, much is required. I understand the life that is before me. I understand what it means, life, and that more abundantly. I'm going to live that because it was promised to me. I'm not going to shortchange my life, shortchange my destiny, shortchange who I'm supposed to be because I feel a way, because of there's some pains going on. No pain, no gain. Much is given, much is required. By the time I get out of this pain that I'm going through, the reward that I receive is going to be so much more worthy than the pain that I'm feeling. Has anybody had a child? Has anybody been through labor? Has anybody had a child? That birthing, when you give birth and that delivery has so much pain, but what you get from it, it immediately disappears because you see the life that you have created before you. That's what we do in life. We have these growing pains, but you could get through. But how do I get through, Candy? You understand who your Father is, the Most High, and you encourage yourself. Don't look for somebody to do it. You do it yourself because you know who you are. And you see all your mistakes, and you see all your mess ups, and you see your scars and all your shortcomings, and you say, you know what, King, you're still worth it. That's how you encourage yourself. Accepting your authentic self, accepting who you are, and you look in the mirror, Queen, and you say, you know what? I see all the mess, but I'm still worth it. I'm going to encourage myself because I have vision. What is vision? Vision is the capability to see in the future with wisdom and imagination. That's what vision. I have the vision of my destiny. So it doesn't matter what I look like right now. Hi, Higgs. Hey, King. It doesn't matter what I look like right now. It doesn't matter what I'm going through right now. What matters is who I am. And in my authentic self, with all these scars and all these mistakes and all these shortcomings, I was still promised a great destiny. So it's not about me making sure everything's right. And it's not about me being perfect because I have already been promised this great thing with me being who I am. So I'm going to love who I am, and I'm going to encourage myself along the way as I get there. That part. The only way we're going to come to a place to be able to encourage ourselves is for us to love ourselves. For us to have self-love. Come to a place to love yourself more. Love yourself more than your children. Love yourself more than your spouse. Love yourself more than your partner. Love yourself more than your job. Love yourself more than society. Love yourself more than your family. How do you come to a place to live? Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, love. How do you come to a place to live in self-encouragement? Is when you love yourself first. I love you, King. Waking up, looking in the mirror, taking a shower, whatever you do, looking in the mirror, waking up, laying in the bed, staring at the ceiling, and just taking a moment to say, man, I love you, King. We've been through a lot. And ain't nobody know what we've been through like we do. I'm encouraging you. Any hard adversity that we have to deal with, we gonna get through. If we did it before, we can do it again. And we're going to make it across that finish line. And we're going to get what the Lord has promised us. Yeah, you're going to make it. And then, Queen, I say that, I'm telling you, I wake up, I say, Candy, we've been through a lot. I love saying that. I say, Candy, you got to start remembering what you've been through. Stop ignoring those traumas because there's victory in every trauma that we overcome. I go back and I start remembering those traumas. I'm like, Candy, man, we've been through a lot. Candy, you're not supposed to be alive right now. You're not supposed to have a sane mind right now. If it was up to the enemy, you're not even supposed to be loving anyone, let alone yourself. Greenwoods, thank you, love. Thank you. Nothing but God. Come on, David. And I say that to myself, and I say, we're going to make it, Candy. I'd be like, I don't know, this is hard. We're going to make it. Because we know who we got on our team. You stand up high, queen. You don't bring your head down. I said this before, king and queens. The moment we start lowering our head is the moment that it's easier for people to snatch our crown. We got to keep our head high even in adversity. And the way we do that is by encouraging ourselves. You're going to get through. We did this before. We'll do it again. Our Father, you know who your Father is? Come on now. Encourage yourself like that. If you don't want to say anything else about encouraging yourself, all you need to say is this one thing. You know who your Father is? That's it. That's encouraging yourself right there. If he is with me, who can be against me? If he is with me, who in this world can be against me? That's encouragement right there. All you need to look in the mirror and say, with your tears in your eyes, and you look in your face and all your hurt and all your pain and all the difficulties and the bills are piling up and everybody around you isn't loving you and nobody respects you anymore and you feel like you're so low. You look in the mirror and you say, can you know who your Father is? And queen, you say, you know who your Father is? And that's how you encourage yourself, because you understand that you come from a royal bloodline. You understand that you are a God being. You understand what flows through your blood. Do you know who your Father is? He is the Most High, the greatest energy that has ever existed. He is your Father. There is nothing in this world that is bigger than him. Do you know who your Father is? And you better encourage yourself and pat yourself on the back about who your Father is, and you better push through. Because if anybody that needs to have my back is the one that has yours. So come on now, is the one that is your Father. Everywhere you go, his rod and his staff comfort you. Like, y'all know what it is. We talk about parents, we talk about all these things. We turn around like, you know who my Father is? Right? King be like, you sure you want to do that? You know who my Father is? And people start thinking twice. That mind that we have, that is our worst enemy about who we are, and all that discouragement and all that negativity, it starts to flee, because in the presence of our Father, where there's love, unconditional love, fear cannot reside. Do you see that? When we have that love, unconditional love for ourselves, where we're encouraging ourselves, fear is going to have to flee. We're not going to be stressed out about fear anymore. We're going to encourage ourselves, because we understand when our Father is present, fear cannot live there. We got to love ourselves, right? Then I want you guys, I'm going to add something to this. Thank you, Sticks. I want you guys to encourage yourself, but I want you also to see yourself beyond your circumstance. Okay? A lot of times we can't encourage ourselves because we can't see ourselves beyond our circumstance. Encourage yourself. Encourage yourself has to really do with you having a vision to see beyond your circumstance. Encouraging yourself has to do with you having the capability to be able to see beyond your circumstance. When we understand who we are and we know who our Father is, we are able to see beyond our circumstance, because we understand that he has planned these circumstances for us to grow in them. And as we grow in them, we can reach what he has promised for us. There's a deeper mindset. There's a deeper maturity that we live in when we truly understand who we are and we truly understand who is ours. Do you know who my Father is? My Father created these circumstances that I'm in, and these circumstances are going to help me grow to be stronger, to carry the mantle that he has for my life. We can encourage ourselves when we are able to have the vision to see beyond our circumstance, because we understand who we are. So we encourage ourselves saying, you know, the Creator the one that made this difficulty, that made these tests and trials for us, is the same one that is giving us the victory. So if he is my Father, then I'm going to get through. So I can encourage myself just a little bit, or maybe a lot of bit, and encourage myself through this hard thing, because I understand who I am and I understand who's mine. Isn't that amazing? So, my king and queens, I got something to say. I got something to say. I got something to say. That's right. That's right. I got something to say as I close out this motivation to my beautiful, lovely king and queens. Yes, you got the eyes. You got the eyes. Sticks is ready too. Hey, Rican. Hi, love. Y'all ready? I got something to say. Hi, love. Y'all better encourage yourself. Y'all hear me? Yes. Speak over yourself. Don't ever forget it, guys.
How many people encouraged tonight?
Always encourage yourself. Don't wait for people to do it for you. You do it for you. You're worth it. You are worthy. You're worthy of it. I'm telling you guys, I love you guys so much. Always speak life into yourself. People will not. I'm telling you. Stop. Stop, drop. I'm telling you, you guys don't understand. Always encourage yourself. Always.
Right, that's right.
Don't believe the lies. Don't believe the hate. Don't wait for people to do it. You have been through a lot. I'm telling you, and you're going to get there. Encourage yourself, loves. If you guys feel so much better and you are so encouraged right now after this word, I want you to put a 1 in the comments. Put a 1 in the comments if you are encouraged this day. If you are encouraged this day, put a 1 and drop. You won. More money, lady. Yes, you guys won. Yes, drop. Yes, oh, follow me. I'm gonna follow you right now, love. Oh, so spacey. Yes, BX. Yes, Ocean. Lola, yes. That's so awesome. I know the journey is gonna be hard, but the destiny is going to be great. And he is gonna allow us to live that very destiny and live in our abundance, because he has spoken life and that more abundantly over us. And we will do it. Won't he do it? He will. He will. Yes.